Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to another paint party online. I hope you can see me, and I hope it's still recording. For June's paint party online, we will be painting a coral reef. So here's my blank canvas. I do not know, did I already get paint on me? Nope. If you can see, but I kind of drew in pencil some of the outlines of the corals that I want, but I did it very lightly in pencil. But this you don't need to do. I just wanted to try and figure out where I wanted my coral. For this paint party, you're going to get the 4 colors: white, blue, red, and turquoise. And it may not look like a lot of colors, but you could always mix the colors together, like blue and red makes purple, red and white make pink. All the different colors, try all 3. I don't know what it would look like. Maybe we'll find out later. You'll get 1 paintbrush, those 4 colors, and you're going to get, I don't know if you'll be able to see, this little piece of fabric. This is tulle, and I will show you what we're going to be doing with this. But first, we're going to work on the background. So, for demonstrations purposes, I'm going to be using this brush. You are not going to use this brush. If you have it at home, you can use it. The normal brush that you will get works perfectly fine, but I need to paint a little bit faster, so this video is not a half-hour long, because who wants to watch that? I have a little cup of water here, and I'm going to use the watering technique, the little waterful, you'll see. I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to dip it in just a little bit of blue. So for the darker blue, I'm going to want to put it at the bottom here. More at the bottom. So I have these little blue lines here. And then I'm going to put some light blue at the top so that, you know, just like the ocean, we're underwater. It's a little bit brighter at the top because the sun is closer there. And then it gets a little bit darker the further down you go. I'm going to take my brush, again, any brush works, and I'm going to dip it in the water, make sure it gets lots of water, and then I'm going to just gently coat the entire canvas. So we're going to make sure you want to get those 5 lines before they dry. And just keep on swishing the colors around. So far I have a nice blue wash there. Don't be afraid to grab more dark blue, or if you want to add light blue, that's fine too. The more paint you have, the darker your wash will be. And you just keep spreading it like you would spread the acrylic paint. It dries even faster than acrylic paint, so do not worry. I can still see some of my pencil lines too. They're very, very light. So if you want to draw them a little bit darker, you can do that so you can see them. Or if you don't want to draw them at all, that's absolutely fine. So let me just get some more. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We're gonna keep washing. This is hard to do. Holding it up like this, okay. I'm gonna keep washing, and we're gonna want the whole canvas. I'm leaving the top a little bit open because I want that to be the lighter blue, but I'm gonna keep adding some dark blue here so it becomes darker. Definitely looks like water. Okay. Very quickly, darker. Okay, it definitely looks like underwater waves, or we're under the water, whatever you want. And get some more water over here, it's a little bit dark. Okay. Okay, it's almost done with the color wash. Now I'm going to take the light blue and I'm going to do the same thing, just add a few little dots here at the top, and then I'm going to bring them across. Get a little bit more water, and bring it across. Okay, I'm going to add some more light blue here, this turquoise, and mix it in. My dark blue, I don't want too much, so it's just little highlights of the turquoise. Okay, and there we have it. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. We're done with the background, so it is still wet, so you can always just take your canvas and, I don't know, fan it around for it to dry quicker, or if you're not in a rush, you can let it dry naturally. So I'm going to cut back when it's completely dry for the next step. Okay, so now my canvas is mostly dry. It's a little bit still wet at the top, but I'm not focusing on painting at the top there, so I'm not worried about it. Anyway, I'm going to just start painting some of the coral that I had on the outline. I guess I could have did this before I turned the video on, but what fun would that be? Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use this again. Just so it's quicker for me. There we go. Okay. So, just have a little different techniques of having your coral all out, and don't worry, I still didn't forget about that little piece of fabric. It's called tulle. That's going to come with your paint party. There'll be 2 pieces, so you can try for each color. So you can paint your corals however tall you want, whatever colors. You can add little fish if you want. I'm not going to add any fish to my painting today. No fish for me. I'm okay. Okay, and I think I'm done with this blue over here. I'm gonna start with something else. And now I want to go over the special part of the paint party, which is, again, the tulle. So you're going to get this piece of tulle that I kind of got water on already, but that's kind of what we want to do. So separately, you can, or on your canvas, you could put it in a corner. So again, it's really hard to see, but I put mine, I laid mine right next to this pink little seaweed coral thing that I made up. And I'm going to take my brush, and I want it to be red. So let me just make sure it will look like red and not like this purple that I made. So let me just use this brush, okay. And I'm going to hold it down while I paint over the canvas with the tulle on. Okay. I don't know, I'll paint all the way top and bottom. You can do whatever color. You don't have to use red. You have 2 pieces. You can cut them up to get smaller pieces if you want to try the technique differently. Okay, but here's what it'll look like. It'll look like a little bit of a mess. So I painted over the tulle, so there's a little bit of red, and then when you let go, it has this nice little fan pattern there from the tulle. And you can fill in the gaps there, like I have here, you know, and like connect it, but it still shows the nice little fan coral pattern. Or if you want, you can take your tool that still has red paint on it and just press on your canvas, and more of the red paint will show. Let me just paint this table here for a second to show you. So with fresh paint, just go like that, place it over the canvas, and well, I tried. It creates a little fan coral action there instead of weaving through the entire painting, but it definitely, I guess, looks like coral. Use our imagination. Coral's different. So anyway, I'm going to try and finish my painting. Kind of looks like a hot mess right now, but I think it looks like coral. And I will cut back to when it's completely done. And hopefully I can show you how to use this technique a little bit better.